Good evening and welcome to this session on Gradeup. Hello Kalash, hello Pradeep, those of you watching me on YouTube, welcome to this session on para summary. Now before I move on, let me quickly tell you guys that there is something extremely important that you might miss if I do not tell you. Now if you are already aware of it, very good, and if you're not aware, then it's my job to of course tell you. So before I move on, let me quickly tell you guys that the big Republic Day sale on Gradeup is ending in less than 3 hours. All you have is 3 hours. Within these 3 hours, what you can do is you can avail of discounts that are unheard of. All you need to do is you need to use the coupon code RDAY72 to avail yourself of discounts which are staggering. You get a 40% discount straight, and then you get a 32% extra on the 40%, which effectively is about 60, which makes the courses absolutely affordable. So make sure guys that you do not by any chance miss this opportunity, and all you have is less than 3 hours because it ends at 12 tonight. It was supposed to be till 27th only. So make sure that you don't let go of this opportunity. So if you have not joined, let me tell you, we have had a tremendous response, and the number of students availing this opportunity is really high. So if you have not done it yet, make sure you do it, and of course let your friends and family know if they are not aware of it. The coupon code is RDAY72. All right, and we would make this session crisp, to the point, and useful for you, as we always do at Gradeup. The mission of Gradeup, remember, is to make sure that our education, our test prep reaches all corners of India, and that is why the idea behind the Gradeup is very simple: best of the faculty members, best of content, best of online support, and that's what makes us different. So make sure you don't let go of this opportunity. RDAY72 if you have not joined it. If you compare the fees, it's the lowest right now in the industry and the best of the best test prep possible. Okay, so let me see who else is present. Color, I can see Kalash, Sahil, and who else is there? Shiv, please refresh your page. Okay, sometimes it might happen on the page itself. तो एक बार करके देखो. You should be able to hear me properly, है ना? करके देखो. Sahil, yes. Sahil can see me. All right, my unique kingdom, Abhinav. Hello, I can see your names. So what I'm doing today is, I hope you guys have downloaded the Gradeup app, and if you have not done it yet, please do it quickly. कम से कम ये तो कर लो. And रात के 12 बजे तक का टाइम है. So if you have not joined me yet on Gradeup, please join me, join other faculty members. RDAY72 is the coupon code. Okay. Harish, I think that's what your name is. Welcome. You're most welcome here. I have already said it. I'll repeat. The big Republic Day sale is ending tonight. Okay. And the coupon code, all you need to use is RDAY72. So if you have not joined, please join. This would get you the courses at the lowest fees possible. You would be surprised by looking at the fees amount. Okay. Okay. Sashikant, मैं नहीं पढ़ाऊंगा. I'll not teach you quant and LDI. There are other experts for that. I will teach you the verbal ability and the critical reasoning part. Okay. I will not teach you everything. No, I have, like, best of best colleagues, all 99 percentilers, who would take care of all your needs in quant and LDI. I'll take care of your verbal ability and critical reasoning needs, and later on in the GDPI stage, I would help you with that also. Okay. Okay. Who else is there? Teku. Hello, welcome. Good to see you. तो चलो शुरू करते हैं. Okay. Nishu, yeah, the fees are extremely reasonable, but it would end at 12 o'clock tonight. So dekh lena, don't miss the opportunity. All right, it won't come back in near future. So make sure you utilize it. Republic Day special celebration 27th Jan 12 o'clock it ends. Our day 72. Okay. अब हम चलते सीधा पढ़ाई पे. I'll not repeat this, but make sure you utilize it. Okay. Now, let me tell you something very quickly. If you look at para summary questions, people, okay, if you look at para summary questions, I don't think there is any other type of question in CAT verbal ability which is so scoring. Para summary questions in CAT, even in ZAT, even at IFT, they are one of the most scoring kind of questions. And let me tell you guys, it is one of the most avoided questions by students. इसको देख के लोग भाग जाते हैं. People think that these questions are not doable. They are beyond us. हमारे बस की नहीं है. Students become totally, absolutely confused looking at the options. Students come back and tell me, they have told me earlier that, sir, all options looked same, so I did not attempt any. I'll make you solve questions from CAT today and you decide how difficult the questions are. I would give you latest questions. Okay. Second reason why you should learn para summary questions. One is because you get direct questions. The second reason why you should learn it is very simple. In RCs, you get a question on central idea. Which of the following is the central idea of the RC? Central idea RCs can be, idea questions in the RCs can be very easily answered if you're good at para summary questions. Okay. And if you're not, then very clearly you would struggle. So please make sure that you become very good at para summary. I would help you with this, but obviously you guys have to either join the full term course and do more questions with me, or you have to practice on your own. Whatever you choose to do, of course I'm there to help you, but make sure you are very good at para summary questions. One more reason why para summary questions are very scoring is they always come with options. In CAT they give you 4 options. In ZAT they give you 5 options. But out of these 4, 1 is correct. Out of these 5, 1 is correct. But look at parajumble questions. If they give you 4 choices in parajumble, you can have 24 combinations and only 1 combination is correct. So look at your chances of getting a parajumble question correct and a para summary question correct. You understand what I'm saying? So, Nishu, I do not know about that. That's a technical thing. I think it could be because of taxes and all. Okay, so you'll have to go by that. But it won't be significant, है ना? एक बार check कर लेना. But make sure it's before 12 o'clock. Otherwise, it would go away. Zeba, good to see you, Zeba. Very good to see you. Welcome. So make sure that you guys learn para summary questions, and I would give you only 3 steps, easy steps to remember, and you should be able to do most of the para summary questions. So I'm not telling you the basics in the beginning, okay? I'll not tell you the basics in the beginning. You try a question first, okay? You try a question first. So let me give you a question. Please solve this question. This is from CAT 2018 and tell me what is the answer, and then I would discuss how to do or go about these questions. एक बार करके दिखाओ, फिर बात करते हैं. ठीक है? Ready for the challenge? Please solve it. 2018 CAT question. Okay, Nishu, Tanvi, Shashikant, Harish, Shiv, Sahil, Pradeep, Kalash, Zeba, My Unique Kingdom, Abhinav, and Teku, and others. I may not have taken your name, but if you're listening to me, just try the question, please. Just try to see which option covers all the points properly, nicely, with least distortion, okay? Just try it. It's a CAT 2018 question. You would like it. Prachi says A, Kalash says A. Okay, let me wait for others. Zeba, what's your answer? Teku, Abhinav, Unique Kingdom. What is your answer? And on the app, those of you who are listening to me, please try the question, okay? सिर्फ देखने से कुछ नहीं होगा, मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी, है ना? Just try. Nishu, what's your answer? Tanvi, Shashikant, Kalash, Pradeep, Udit. Okay, Udit's answer is D for Delhi. Okay. If you get this question wrong, remember, if you get this question wrong, you would learn more. झटका लगता है ना तो ज्यादा सीखने को मिलता है ना? If you get it right, you'll be like, okay, so what? I got it right. But गलती होगी तो ज्यादा सीखने को मिलेगा. I don't mean to say गलती करो, but you get the point. Nishu A, J Patel C. Okay, okay. Chal, I'll wait for 10 more seconds. Let me see what's your answer. Tanvi's answer is third, Shiv's answer is second. Now you guys realize that in a group of, let's say, 20 students, if half the class is getting it wrong, suppose, it very clearly means 2 लाख में आधे तो chances are very high आधे wrong करके आएंगे, है ना? So that's like, 1 lakh students are not going to get 3 marks. They could have gotten very easily. गलती होगी तो बहुत नुकसान होगा. Because these questions are very doable, but students don't do these questions. Right? Zeba A, okay. Alright. Babita 4th, Pradeep 1. Do you guys see the variety in your answer? Somebody is saying 4, somebody is saying 1, somebody is saying 3, somebody is saying 2. Kuch bhi, hai na? So what I'm doing is, I'll help you read the paragraph properly. फिर अब एक बार मैं steps बताऊंगा and then we would try the questions once again, okay? Chalo, let's read it first. Artificial embryo twinning is a relatively low-tech way to make clones. As the name suggests, this technique mimics. Mimics means copy. Okay? The natural process that creates identical twins. In nature, twins form very early in development when the embryo splits in two. So when do twins form? When embryo splits in two, right? Twinning happens in first days after egg and sperm join. So after egg and sperm join, twinning happens, while the embryo is made of just a small number of unspecialized cells. Each half of the embryo continues dividing onto its own, ultimately developing into separate, complete individuals. Since they developed from the same fertilized egg, the resulting individuals are genetically identical. So let's look at some important points. Low-tech way, it mimics, copies, and mimics means copies. Natural process, twins form very early in development when embryo splits in two. Time is given. Twinning happens in the first days after egg and sperm join, and each half of the embryo continues dividing on its own. Right? Now, 3 points to remember when you are doing these questions. Okay? Then I would take you to the question back. First point, always choose the option which has the main idea. As precise as possible. Don't go away from the main idea. Stick to it. Second, choose the option which has the most explanation and most amount of detail. The option with the maximum detail and best explanation, most amount of explanation wins. And third, very importantly, your option should have no factual error or no new point. So let me repeat. Main point should be there. Second, you should have as much detail as possible. And third, no new point, no factual error. Very simple. Most precise main idea. As much detail as possible. No new point, no factual mistake. That's it. So let's go to the question, everyone. Option 4, let's start ulta. Option 4 says, Artificial embryo twinning is a low tech is close to, whereas the paragraph says mimics. Is mimicking close to something or copying it? I hope you understand copy is closer than saying close to. Yes or no? Do you agree or disagree? If I say that Ram and Sham are copy of each other, they are not close. They are practically virtually the same. Yes or no? That is why we have copyright. You are not supposed to be two at the same time. You are supposed to remain individual. This one says close to. Thoda sa not so good. Okay. Natural development, natural process. Okay. Of twins, where the embryo splits into two identical twins. If you read this line, it says twinning happens in the first days after egg and sperm join, while the embryo is made of just a small number of unspecialized cells. Here it says where the embryo splits. Not exact detail that the paragraph talks about. This one talks about the time. Okay, and it says in first few days after egg and sperm join, and this clearly says where the embryo splits, exact time. Not as good. Okay, no problem. But then it says into two identical twins, whereas it says half of the embryo continues developing and then they become complete individuals. So becoming two identical twins and completely continuing to develop and becoming thoda alag hai. So fourth was okay, but not very good because it has one close to wala problem and splitting into two identical twins. It doesn't split, it grows and then becomes. So it's technically not exactly same thing. So fourth is not a great option, but chalega. Let's see. Let's look at third. Artificial embryo twinning is just like the natural development of twins. Natural development of twins. I hope you understand natural development of twins could mean that twins are born and then they develop. This line itself is absolutely different from what the paragraph is saying. Yes or no? Do you agree? Disagree? Just let me know. So Teku Venkata Varaprasad, did you notice why fourth was okayish but not a great option? Because it talks about two identical twins, whereas paragraph says they develop eventually into two identical twins. And third very clearly is out because it says natural development of twins. Factually incorrect. Look at 2. Artificial embryo twinning is low-tech unlike. Paragraph says like. Mimics, copies the natural process. This one says unlike. Can 2 be the answer ever? Yes or no? Yes. So Shiv, did you notice you probably made a huge blunder here? Unlike word देखा ही नहीं. पैराग्राफ कहता है मिमिक करता है, कॉपी है. इट सेज अनलाइक. ये तो ओ नो मोमेंट हो गया है ना. सेकंड इज डेफिनेटली आउट. थर्ड वाज आउट, फैक्चुअल एरर. So we have two options. Now let's compare options. Whenever in doubt, compare options. Artificial embryo twinning is low tech. Yes, very good. Is low tech. And mimetic. Mimetic means mimics, copies. Now which word is better, guys? Mimetic, copies versus close to. Which word is better here according to the paragraph? Which one is closer to the detail? Should I choose close to as closer or mimetic as closer? Can I say mimetic is a better choice? है ना? To the natural development of, it says twins, whereas it says of genetically identical twins. I hope you guys realize that the biggest problem with fourth option is it talks about twins. Now twins and genetically identical twins are two different things according to the paragraph. Paragraph is talking about who? Identical twins. It's talking about they develop and then they become individuals, and individuals of what type? Genetically identical. They become clones. So do you notice that fourth option does not have the most important point, and that is that the twins should be genetically identical. Whereas first talks about it. It has the word copy, it has the word genetically identical twins. Whereas fourth looks similar but has the word close to, has the word twin but not genetically identical. Not even towards the end. Now tell me which one is closer. Is fourth closer to the paragraph or first closer? Based on what we just discussed. Tell me quickly. What do you think? Which one would you choose? So Teku Venkatavara Prasad, is it clear? Zeba, is it clear? Did you follow? Unique Kingdom, Avinav, Kalash, yes. Remember, these questions are very easy to learn. All you need is a hand lens and start looking for differences. That's it. ज़्यादा टेंशन ही नहीं है. You can do them very easily. Three things remember. Main idea should be there. As much details, exact details as possible. And third, no factual error, no new point. That's it. कुछ करना ही नहीं है. हो जाएगा. Do you think it can be done? This was CAT 2018. This was from CAT 2018. And remember, I chose the trickiest question of the lot. This was the hardest question of CAT slot 1. CAT 2018 slot 1, ये hardest question था. I thought let me give you a hard question. What's the harm? आराम से कर लोगे. Prachi, this was considered a hard question in 2018 slot 1. You can check it. This was considered a hard question. A question becomes hard based on how many people get it wrong. In this question, about 75-80% people went wrong. They chose actually fourth. A lot of students chose fourth. Okay. And remember, the options also vary from website to website. So be very careful with the language part. In some on some websites, you would see the first option is fourth, fourth is first. So be very careful. Okay. So let's try one more question. Let's see if you can now do it well or not. है ना? तो जरा ये वाला करके देखते हैं. चलो, try this please. This is 2000. If you have written CAT 2020, then you can recognize the question. This is from slot, I think slot 1. Okay, please try it. Nishu, yes, and therefore I gave you this. I thought let me give you guys a tough question. What's the harm? बच तो नहीं सकते ना, करना तो पड़ेगा. This question is easy. Okay, please try it. Give me the right answer. Okay, so Teku Venkata Varaprasad, is your answer first for this question, psychologist question? Because I just looked at your comment. Zeba, what's your answer? I want all of you on the app to answer because I can see a lot of you looking at the question, but I want your answer also, and I want you to give me correct answer. ये कैट का गर्मा गर्म क्वेश्चन है इसी साल का. Okay, chalo, Udit has answered. Let me see what others are saying. Okay, okay, Teku, no problem. I understood. Fine. Parag, Parag Paliwal, yeah. Parag Paliwal says 3. Okay. All right. I think you need more time. I'll wait for 10-15 seconds. फटाफट जल्दी जल्दी. KK says answer is 3. अभी थोड़ा धीरे धीरे आंसर आ रहा है, ज्यादा तेज तेज आंसर नहीं आ रहा है, बट कोई बात नहीं. I'll wait. Yes, Nishu, Prachi, Pradeep, Kalash, and who else? Tanvi, Babita, Shraddha. What are your answers? Please tell me. फटाफट बताओ. नरिंदर, नो प्रॉब्लम नरिंदर. वो कैब से ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है नरिंदर कि आपको ऑप्शन एलिमिनेट करना आना चाहिए. जस्ट वेट, आई हेल्प यू. प्राची 1, राजाराम 4, तन्वी 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Okay. All right. ज्यादातर लोग फोर्थ कह रहे हैं. मोस्ट ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स आर सेइंग फोर्थ, दो पराग, केके, and I saw one more answer. Who was that? Udit. They have said 3. Shiv has said 3. Chalo, let me help you. Let me help you. Guys, please tell me, where is the author talking about potential? Intelligence potential. Read it. Start करते हैं. Read the fourth option properly. Okay, it says biologists have criticized that conventional wisdom that individuals are born with more or less intelligence potential. क्या मतलब? You are talking about till here. Yes or no? If your answer is fourth, you are talking about till here, because here it says for nearly a century, most psychologists have embraced one view of intelligence. For nearly a century, psychologists have agreed to one view of intelligence. And what is that? That individuals are born with more or less intelligence potential. That individuals are born with कम ज़्यादा intelligence potential. Full stop. That's what you are saying if your answer is fourth. That the paragraph is about biologists have criticized that conventional wisdom that individuals are born with more or less intelligence potential. That's it. Your paragraph ends almost here. You have not added anything beyond this. Let me tell you what have you not added. For nearly a century, psychologists have believed this, and biologists are criticizing that. For a century, psychologists have believed it for so long. Biologists उसको क्रिटिसाइज कर रहे हैं, उसको क्वेश्चन कर रहे हैं. यू हैव नॉट इंक्लूडेड दिस. ए. बी, this potential is influenced by heredity. You did not cover it. Experts in measurement can determine a person's intelligence early in life. Different tests की बात हुई है. You have covered nothing of that sort. Your fourth option covers only a part of it. How can it be a summary? Pradeep, do you understand? Babita, Kalash, don't you think we can have a better choice? तुमने एक टुकड़ा पकड़ा है. I asked you to define me an elephant. You said elephant has a trunk. That's part of the elephant. थोड़ा better कर सकते थे. Now let me help you. Look at this part. Influenced by heredity and difficult to alter means what? IQ को change करना मुश्किल है ऐसा मानते थे. IQ is difficult to change, it was believed. Look at option 1. Option 1 says immutable characteristic. Option 1 calls intelligence as immutable. Immutable means change हो ही नहीं सकता. Paragraph says difficult to alter. Option 1 says immutable characteristic. Factual error. Yes or no? Your face cannot be easily changed, but is it impossible to change? Can't you get some plastic surgery done? Yes or no? What do you think, guys? है ना? And you can look like $1,000,000. बहुत लोग करवाते हैं ना फेस पे कुछ कुछ, and they'll start looking like amazing creatures. So the paragraph says difficult, it says immutable, so option 1 is out. Right? Now, fourth is partial, not a good choice. First is factually incorrect. Look at second, guys. It says biologists have questioned the view that intelligence is a single entity. Correct. And the ways in which what is inherited means out of intelligence what is inherited or what is not inherited. Whereas paragraph says called intelligence is coherent and question the validity of measures used to estimate inheritability of traits in humans. Paragraph says biologists have questioned what traits can be inherited. Option 2 says the ways in which what is inherited. What is this what is? Is it intelligence? Is it some trait? What are you talking about? Nothing is very clear. Now look at option C. It says biologists have questioned the long-standing view. Where is long-standing view mentioned in the paragraph? For nearly a century. It has such amazing details. Biologists have questioned the long-standing view that intelligence is a single entity and the attempts to estimate its heritability means what? Biologists have questioned that can you really estimate whether intelligence can be inherited or not? Look at how vague B is. Option 2 is. Option 2 says what is inherited. Whereas C says biologists have questioned the long-standing view, means this detail is here as a single entity, and the attempts to question its heritability. Question the validity of measures used to estimate heritability of a trait in humans who, unlike plants or animals, are not conceived and bred under controlled conditions. Which option has no error, captures the maximum, has no new point, and also is closest to the paragraph's main idea? It is definitely not 1 because it talks about a new thing, immutable characteristics. It's not 2nd because it is vague. It is not 4th because 4th does not have as much information as 3rd has. And it also stops in the beginning itself, potential, that's it. Nothing about it is inherent or not, it is inheritable or not, it is one single entity or not. Nothing is given in 4th. 4th is only talking about half of it or 1/4. 4th is also not the correct answer. So what is the correct answer? The right answer is 3rd. Do you follow? This year, CAT 2020, this question was there. And expectation is you should be able to handle such questions. और आप कर सकते हो. All you need is very minute reading. That's all you guys require, nothing else. It can be done. Just remember 3 points, everyone. Main idea should be there. You should have as much details as possible. And third, no new point, no factual error. That's it. कुछ करने की जरूरत नहीं है. Practice these questions. Do 100 of these questions from previous year papers, and you would be a rock star in these questions. आराम से हो जाएगा. 6 marks in CAT can make or break your chances. 6 mark में तो धरती पलट जाती है. आराम से कर लोगे. You get that? Did you see it, everyone? Parag, that's very nice. Thank you so much. You should keep on studying harder, huh? And read more books. So, oh yes, KK, that's true. Parag, yes, I did not pick that up. Yes, there are many ways of eliminating it. For example, criticizing and questioning. For example, when biologists asks, they are basically questioning it. You are right. Yes, yes. So, if you want to know what books to read for RC, there is one YouTube session I took on 10 books you should read for better RC. Okay, they are general books you should read, non-fiction books. Okay, so just Google it on YouTube and you would find it. 10 books, Gradeup, 10 books you should read for better RC. On Gradeup, there is a session I took. So just go through the session and start reading as much as you can. Okay. Second, guys, I'll repeat before I let you go. Tonight, 12, the offer ends, the big Republic Day sale. All you need is you need to use the coupon code RDAY72 to get the entire MBA programs at as low as 13,000 for an 18 months program. And right now, if you compare it with all the other offers by all the other companies, Gradeup is offering you the lowest price. Make sure 2 घंटा बचा है, chance मत छोड़ना. Just go and grab the offer. I'll see you soon again with more such topics. There's another series I'm starting February. You're most welcome there. Make sure you tell your friends, your classmates, your college mates, and attend the sessions, and make sure that you just spread the word about us. All right, thank you so much, guys, for joining. And Parag, thank you so much. That's very nice of you. Okay, so I'll see you guys. Thank you so much for joining. Bye bye, everybody. Make sure if you have not joined the Gradeup courses, please join tonight 12 o'clock. खत्म हो जाएगा offer. जल्दी से जाओ, grab it.